We want to hear how are locals reacting. Joining us now, Republican Maryland State Delegate Mary Beth Carozza, and of course, an Ocean City native. Thank you so much for joining us, Mary Beth. First and foremost, the state of Maryland certainly did not vote for Donald Trump, but this county and surrounding counties did. Why is that?
So, Liz, first of all, we want to thank Fox for being in Ocean City, Maryland. We're very excited that you're here. And when it comes to President Trump, he has strong support on Maryland's Eastern Shore. As a matter of fact, during the campaign, Donald Trump came to Stephen Decatur High School and had a great turnout there. And since then, he has continued to enjoy support. And I really believe it's because so many people on Maryland's Eastern Shore, they support his pro-economic development, pro-jobs, and pro-public safety message, particularly in light of what's going on in the world today.
When we go up and down this boardwalk, and especially at the hotel where we are right now, I mean, we're talking fourth, fifth generation families running these small businesses. So is it the fact that they wanted President Trump to fight against big companies outsourcing jobs? They want to keep it local. And I know that immigration was also a hot topic for a lot of voters, but sometimes they need that summer help. So how do you straighten that out?
So here in Ocean City, as you're finding out with your interviews, you know, you have family businesses and it's generational. And we're very proud of the fact that these businesses can be passed along, but they can only thrive and we can only provide those jobs if the policies are in place to do that. So with President Trump, with Governor Hogan at the state level, you see a focus on jobs and economic development, and that's so important. And what's very encouraging is now we're seeing more of our young people returning to the Eastern Shore. If they go away to school, they come back here, they now see more economic opportunity. And, you know, you really look at the top and you have a president and you have a governor that are focused on jobs and economic opportunity.
I was curious about that because there had been some people saying, yes, we do depend on the J-1 visa program, which brings people in temporarily, but at the same time, they want to offer that to locals before they offer that to people coming in overseas. Is that what you're seeing now? And from the governor as well?
Yes, and we need to do both. And if you look at Governor Hogan's focus on economic development and jobs since he came into office in 2015, the state of Maryland has gone from number 49 in economic development to number 11 in 2016. That's a tremendous progress we're being made, but you have to put the focus on that. And you're right, it has to be a balancing act. Our small business owners here in Ocean City absolutely depend on the J-1 students. They also depend on their own students, their own children coming back and running these businesses. So we're focused on both. But you have to have policies and you have to have a commitment at the federal level and at the state level and coming all the way down to the local.
Regardless of ideology, right? Regardless.
Absolutely.
We only have about 30 seconds left, but there's been a lot of talk about security, domestic security. That was a big push on the president's campaign. Are you seeing a lot of receptive, business owners? Because this is a big open air. There's, when we say the word soft target, you've got 3 miles of boardwalk here, 10 miles of coastline. People are walking with their families. You don't want to think about it, but you do think about it.
We in Ocean City and on the shore are very proud of our strong law enforcement partnerships, and I want to emphasize partnerships. And it's at every level, whether it's the Ocean City Police Department, the Worcester County Sheriff's Department, the Wycomico County Sheriff's Department, the state of Maryland, DNR, police, and the Coast Guard. We all work together. As a matter of fact, we just had a great event earlier this week, and I brought my own whiteboard here because we had the Coast Guard and the Maryland Department of Natural Resources Police come together, as we should, local, state, and federal partners, and we have a Ride Inside campaign.
And you also want your voters to support. I mean, I see these men right behind us, these officers. I've seen them all weekend. They're out here to protect these families because it is an open area, and being a soft target is real, and it's scary for a lot of families.
That's absolutely right. But if you've been up and down the boardwalk, you probably have noticed you've had Sheriff's Department, you've had Ocean City Police working together, and you've had some undercover federal that you wouldn't even have seen. So we're very proud that we do this the right way in Ocean City and on Maryland's Eastern Shore.
Well, we appreciate it, and there's a lot of small towns and thousands of small businesses across the country, family-owned, that are looking at you guys for an example. So thank you so much for joining us, Mary Beth. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Liz.